There isn't a proper comparison of the prices. And again, it's that argument is based on an incorrect reading of Treasury Instruction 8. There's no strict rule regarding minimum price. Show me that there was a very detailed comparison of the.
No, that's not shown.
It's not there. So why should I? But if you're saying you'd like to have a look at it, right, it needs to be finalized. So I will postpone it to next week. I'm not going to leave it hanging because I don't want it to remain lying on case.
My lady, wouldn't it be asking too much if I ask your ladyship to postpone it to not next week, the week after that? On the basis that either we'll withdraw, my lady, I'd like to just consult with the investigating officer, either course of action or there's no course of action.
Yeah, please read the law because it deals, it interprets the requirements in TI 8. I can't remember if there's any other judgment. Mpo, do you remember if there's any other judgment that interprets Treasury Instruction 8? Mpo?
No, my lady, but let me have a look and then I'll let you know before the end of the proceedings.
Okay, if you find any other judgment, just bring it to Ms. Zondi's
attention.
Ms. Zondi's attention, yeah. But I remember Zilla off the top of my head.
Thank you.
Okay, so Mpo, who's your opponent, Mr. Kesson? Do you know?
I don't know. There's been a notice of opposition, my lady.
Was this matter case managed before? GMF, I don't recall.
It was, my lady, in a case management meeting, and the director appeared himself.
The director appeared default.
Yeah. But I'm going to ask your ladyship just to postpone this for
default.
Yeah. But I'm going to ask your ladyship just to postpone this for 2 weeks, my lady. I have to also apply my mind to this matter.
Yeah, I've got similar difficulties.
Yes.
Right? Because it seems like same investigator, cut and paste. I think it was the same department involved, isn't it? But the cause of action is similar. So he's relying on the same grounds of review. Those grounds are not sustainable. So this matter again, who's for GMF in court today first? For the SIU to supplement its papers if necessary.
It wasn't.
Oh, Nozihle. No, we've just dealt with Nozihle now and GMF. Yeah. The other one was not on the roll, so it must just be on the roll.
So fine. I'll attend to that. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, my lady.
Okay, next matter.
As it please the court, my lady. My name is Pusile Loselo. I'm not sure whether, I don't know my other colleagues, whether they are. I
can't see you.
Yeah, I don't.
Do you want to perhaps leave and come back?
Yes, my lady.
Okay, next matter. You are muted, ma'am.
I beg your pardon, my lady. It's matter number 8 on my lady's roll. I appear for the applicant herein, Athmaram Initial R.
You look different. I didn't recognize you.
Maybe I've lost some weight, my lady. After all the overeating. My lady, in respect of the SIU versus Abu Sapi trading, my lady, I submit that the papers make out a case for the draft order sought. There has been service of the notice of set down on both the respondents. There is an affidavit.
You probably are aware I'm happy with this matter because I've called for the draft order, right? Were you told?
This is an order, my lady.
However, I do have. You had my interaction with Mr. Kasim, right?
I did, my lady. I did think I met the requirement, but I'm in my lady's hands and my lady's guidance.
Your practice notes are cut and paste. Look at them all. They're all cut and paste, because all you are saying is that you are seeking an order in terms of a draft order marked X. And I don't know why you're seeking. So I had to troll through your papers, try and determine why you think you make out a case. At the very minimum, tell me what the matter is about. Tell me what grounds of review you rely on. I don't expect you to argue your case like you do in heads of argument. But if you're saying ground of review is excessive pricing and it's set out, then you would say it's set out at paragraph so and so of the founding affidavit. So that helps me. Walk me through your case in your practice note so that I know why you are here. Because if I were to now start engaging you on your papers, it will be quite interesting. I think you two would battle, right? Because you've not walked, your practice note does not guide me on your case, not at all. And that goes for all your practice notes. So in future, I was actually quite polite to proceed, not to remove your matters, because I was removing too many matters. But strictly speaking, you didn't find a practice note, because it's all cut and paste. All you replaced was the names of the parties. That should not be. You have filed a draft order here, right?
That is correct, my lady.
So if you look at your draft orders, some of the prayers are quite superfluous, don't you think? So I'm inclined to grant an order in terms of prayers number 3, 4, 6, and 8. And I don't know why you want attorney and client costs, because there's no malfeasance on the part of Ibusapi that you've set out in your founding affidavit. Why do you want punitive costs against this person?
My lady, we're not asking punitive costs. If my lady's, does my lady have signed? My lady, we say that. No, my lady, it's under 074.
Okay, wait. I probably got it from the notice of motion.
Yes, my lady, we tweaked the orders subsequent to the supplementary affidavits.
You see, again, that's what you should point out in your practice note, right?
I hear, my lady. I definitely will do that going forward.
Okay, so let's work with the draft order, because I worked with the notice of motion. How did you arrive at this amount? Because I would not have granted this order. Let's go back to the notice of motion. I would not have granted a monetary order because you've not made out a case for this amount.
My lady, this is one of the few matters where the overpayment is actually of a high value. The other overpayments are not as high. In respect of
wait. What case do you make out for the overpayment?
My lady, this service provider supplied gloves, masks, and sanitizer.
Yes.
The price tendered was over the amounts as per the National Treasury instruction.
But I've just said I've just said, if you listen to my debate with Mr. Kesson, the national instruction actually does not set minimum prices. It's a guideline, right? So unless you come to me and say, my lady, I'm relying on the pricing in terms of the pricing for item X on Annexure A, and the specifications are similar, and here's why. So that case is not made out. So the order I'm prepared to grant you is one for just and equitable relief. It's not a monetary order. You do make out a case for review, right? But you don't make out a case for excessive pricing. So I'm inclined to call on the respondents to file a statement and debatement of account. And that's how you determine. So you succeed on the basis of the no profit, no loss principle. You don't make out a case for excessive pricing. So if we go back to your notice of motion, you succeed for the alternative relief that you've prayed for in paragraph, from paragraph 8. You get my point?
I get the point, my lady. As regards the procurement decision being declared irregular and being set aside.
That I'm happy with. My difficulty is with the monetary order that you're seeking. You've not made out a case for excessive pricing. So on what basis do I order this company to repay back the amount that you've set out in the draft order? You've not made out a case for that. So if I review the contract, the SI is entitled to just and equitable relief. And that's the order I'm giving you. That's why I'm saying they must account for their profits. And that's the alternative order, the alternative relief you've paid for. Do you want me to stand this matter down?
My lady, I think it's best to stand it down so that I may take instructions.
It doesn't assist you. It doesn't assist you to take any instructions when your client has not made out a case.
On the alternative relief. My lady, simply the view we held was that the National Treasury instruction, we hear it was a guideline, but these prices were well above that guideline. Whilst we haven't gone into excessive pricing, there is a minimum price that National Treasury set, and we say that in our papers.
You are wrong. You want to submit heads of argument to persuade me.
My lady,
stand it down. You come back either next week or in 2 weeks' time. You file heads. We debate the issue. But you are wrong.
Can you just maybe for a moment wait?
Mr. Lucillo, you are on the phone in my court. That's not proper.
My lady, we'll take the alternative order, my lady. I've just received an instruction electronically from those instructing me.
Okay. So then you will need to submit an amended. So prayer 1 on your draft order, that stands to be granted. Prayer 2 is the one I have difficulty with. I think prayers 3, 4, 5, 6 are fine, depending on how you're going to craft. Please switch on your camera, Ms. Athmaram.
I'm not sure what's happened. I may have to leave and rejoin.
No, don't do that. Don't do that because I'm busy with you. So prayer number 2, depending on how you craft it, if you, I'm not sure how you're gonna craft it. So I'll just pen the matter down for an amended draft order, right? You need to redraft
as a copy.
Paragraph 2 of the draft order to accord with the alternative relief that you seek. And depending on how you formulate it, I will then determine whether it's premature to be granting the rest of the orders or whether I can grant them. So perhaps I should guide you. So if you are calling on this party to account for its profits and you are saying whatever amount is agreed between you and them to constitute profits, then they must pay it over. Then it's in order for the rest of the paragraphs to be included in the draft order. However, if you'd like me to adjudicate on the issues arising from the statement and debatement of account, then the rest of the prayers are premature. So that's what you need to take instructions from. That's what you need to take instruction.
Thank you, lady. As a call, pleases.
So that was matter number
8, my lady.
right? So it's standing down for an amended draft order until
My lady.
I'm sorry, seems like we lost the judge.
Sorry, I think, are you back again tomorrow, ma'am?
Yes, I am, my lady. I can have these orders
Shall I
ready for
send it
tomorrow.
down to tomorrow? Yeah, let me.
As a call, pleases.
Okay, so matter number 8 stands down to tomorrow for a draft order. Okay, Mr. Lisilo, just give me about a minute. I'm gonna adjourn court just for about a minute.
Stella, can you confirm while the judge is still adjourned whether you can see me?
I can see your head. Can you just tilt your camera
Okay.
so that I can see your whole
In this way?
tilt? Yes, that's better.
Okay.
There we go.
I don't know what. Okay, no, thanks.
All right, cool.
Advocate Lucillo, I have 5 other matters.
He only has one. Can you just let him do his one and then you can?
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure. No problem. Let me go off screen.
We may resume. Yes, Mr. Lucelo.
As it pleases the court, my lady. My lady, may I refer your ladyship to matter number 1? My lady, I have instruction to the effect that the matter has been removed from the roll because the notice of set down was not uploaded timeously. My lady, might I ask that the matter be postponed to the 29th? And I would also want to inquire further whether your ladyship would require that we serve another notice of set down, or
Of
the
course,
matter.
yes. Yes. You had my engagement with Mr. Hesson, right?
Yes, my lady.
Any matter that I'm postponing today is a provisional. It's a provisional enrollment.
No, my lady, can I hear that? My lady, I was asking, would you expect us to do another serve another notice of set down on the defendants?
I've said yes. Yes, Mr. Lucelo.
Okay.
Now listen carefully
Okay,
further.
my lady.
Listen carefully further. Are you listening?
I am, my lady.
So on the 29th, you're not going to come here and say, my lady, you postpone this matter to the 29th. It's a provisional enrollment for the 29th.
Okay, my
Your
lady.
attorney should ensure the papers are in order. If they are not in order on the preceding Thursday by midday, then the matter is not on my roll.
I accept that, my lady, as the court pleases.
Thank you.
Might I then be excused, my lady?
You're excused, Mr. Lucelo. The matters I've removed should actually not be called up. Ms. Zondi.
Yes, Judge.
Your attorneys should not be calling any matter that I've removed, right? So you now know there's going to be a roll next week and the following week. If you need to re-enroll those matters, ensure that they are properly enrolled.
Thank you, my lady.
So I will not entertain any matter where I've noted on case lines that it's removed.
Duly noted, my lady.
Okay, next matter.
My lady, that would be the matter of the SIU versus King K Trading, KN 10 of 2021.
What number?
That's number 10, my lady.
10.
Yes.
Yes.
My lady, this matter, well, in fact, all of the matters I'm doing, my lady, matters 10, 11, 12, 14, 17, and 19 are all very similar, my lady. They arise from the procurement
sorry,
sorry,
ma'am. My network is a bit unstable, so let me just sort it out.
I'm dealing with matters 10.
Yes, sorry,
11.
ma'am. Sorry. I've asked that you just give me a few seconds. I need to sort out my network. I keep losing you.
I beg your pardon, my lady.
I actually did not think it's you, Judge, because I was losing Miss Abraham too. So you were fine.
Yeah, I can see there's a problem. So let me just get on a more stable network.
All right.
So that the problem doesn't come up. Okay, you may come back, Ms. Akmaram.
Thank you, my lady.
Mm.
My lady, I'm dealing with matters number 10, 11, 12, 14, 17, and 19.
Yes.
My ladies, all of these matters emanate from irregular procurement by the first respondent to these various service providers. I anticipate that my lady will raise the very same queries with me as regards the monetary part of the order that the applicant seeks. I've heard
Let's
what the
not.
lady has.
Miss, you heard me when I engaged Mr. Kesem, right? There's a way my mind works. There's a lot of matters I've gone through. So when you call them in a cluster, then I don't remember the facts. So I will not be able to give appropriate directives. Maybe you're wrong. Maybe I don't have an issue in a particular matter. So call them one by one.
As my lady pleases. My lady will deal with matter number 10.
10.
Yes, that's King K Trading.
Hmm.
Case number 10 of 21.
Yes, what do you intend doing there?
My lady, in this matter, there has been service of the notice of set down. We have filed an affidavit to that effect. My lady, we were seeking an order as per the draft order under section 7074.
Yeah, but in this matter, I'm not persuaded that you make out a case for the review. So you must persuade me why you say you make it out. And it's not just, so it's different from the previous one. It's not just about excessive pricing. It's the substantive grounds of review I have difficulty with. So argue your case.
As the court pleases.
Let me just...
My lady, I'm just finding the appropriate section on case lines in the affidavit.
That's fine. I'm also calling it up on case lines. Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Just scrolling down, my lady. It's taking some time to upload. Court would bear with me, my lady.
That's fine.
My lady, in this matter, the service provider did not appear on the National Treasury's instruction that included a list of preferred service providers with recommended prices for various PPE.
Do you have a paragraph in the relevant Treasury instruction that says the service provider must appear on... Show me the list of preferred bidders that you are referring to, and also show me the substantive provision in the Treasury instruction that says only bidders that appear on that list may supply the Department with goods.
My lady, it's annexures DB5.
Pardon?
DB6. Annexure DB5.
Okay, let me go to DB. It doesn't appear on case lines. On case lines, I've got up to DB. Oh, I see. It looks like it's part of item number
6.
6. Okay, which paragraph, page number on DB5?
I'm getting there, my lady. My lady, it's page number 001291.
Okay, getting there.
That lists the
Wait,
items on the
wait.
transversal.
Let's start. Take me to the substantive provision first.
In the founding
Which
affidavit, my
paragraph?
lady.
No. In the regulation, in the Treasury instruction, which paragraph says a department may only order from companies that appear on that list? Which paragraph says so?
Well, my lady, there's no mandate provision to that effect.
So how is not procuring from a company that's not listed?
Well, my lady, the point we
Become
make
a
is that
reviewable ground.
my lady, the point is that there were recommended service providers along with recommended prices, and this was deviated from. In addition,
Okay,
to other
if you
aspects.
insist, Miss Atmaram, if you insist that you've made, because you should have listened to my debate with Mr. Kesson, these issues are similar. If you insist that you have made out a case in your founding affidavit, then I'm calling for heads of argument so that you can properly argue your case on the allegations as set out in the founding affidavit, as well as the law, so that we don't keep going up and down. And that will force you to properly apply your mind regarding the scope of application of this Treasury instruction that you are relying on, because I'm not with you that the department could only order from companies that are in Annex A. I'm not with you on that interpretation. So I'll give you an opportunity to prepare heads of argument to come and persuade me. And I also invite you to read the judgment in Zimmer. When would you like to come back?
My lady, I've heard my lady's dates. My next available dates on a Tuesday and Thursday are the 5th of September and 7th of September.
No. The only for the next 2 weeks, Miss Ahmaram.
My lady,
so it's either next.
I'm available.
It's not a Thursday. It's a Tuesday. So by Thursday, your papers must be in order. So if you are filing heads, by Thursday, your heads. So if it's the following Tuesday, this Thursday, your heads must be filed. If there's Tuesday after that, next Thursday, your heads must be filed.
I hear you, my lady. My lady, what is the date my lady is proposing for the hearing of the matter?
I don't know
the point I was making.
How long do you need to prepare your heads?
2 weeks will be sufficient, my lady. I should have the heads in by the 31st of August.
Okay, that's fine. But we can run around another roll on the 5th of September. 5th of September, fine, Ms. Atmaram.
That is in order, my lady.
Again, it's a provisional enrollment. If your heads of argument are not filed by the 31st, then the matter will not even be on the roll. I will not engage you on the 5th, not at all.
As the court pleases, my lady.
Okay, Impo, please make a note.
Noted, my lady.
Okay, Ms. Akbaram, you must also file a proper practice note in this matter.
I will do so, my lady.
Next matter.
My lady, it's matter number 11 on my lady's roll.
Yes.
Immanuel trading.
Yes.
My lady, in this matter, my lady did make a note that an order in Word format was to be forwarded to my lady's registrar.
Yeah.
It's done. However, my lady, having heard my lady's comments with regard to matter number 8, and that my lady is only inclined to grant relief in the alternative, I will have to revise the draft order accordingly.
So this matter stand down to?
Tomorrow, my lady.
Do you want to do the same for matter number 12?
That's
fine. Matter number 13? Is that not your matter?
It is my matter, but we sit down for tomorrow, my lady. I can deal with it if my lady.
No, it's fine. Let it spell out for tomorrow. It's on the roll tomorrow. Okay, next matter.
It's number 14, my lady, and a bit of a curveball this morning. Submissions on a Mr. Masiela Kakane contacted me to say that he has been instructed by the second respondent. He has not had time to peruse the papers, but that he wants to request an adjournment and tender costs. He's struggling to join the MST link. I've sent it to him about 4 times. For some reason, he can't join. I'm putting before my lady, as I'm obliged to do, my discussions with Mr. Kakane. But notwithstanding, my lady, our submission is that they are simply too far out of time. My lady, the founding papers were served on the respondent.
But I've removed this matter from the roll. Did you look
That was earlier this year, my lady, on the 22nd of March.
There's an updated note. Just go on case lines.
I am on case lines, my lady. I don't see an updated note. No, the only note I see is the one from 22 March. KN 14 of 2021, my lady.
Ms. Zondi?
Yes, my lady.
Are you not aware that I removed this matter from the roll?
No, I am not. The only comment which is there is the one from 22 March, my lady.
Mpo, can you see it on your side?
No, my lady.
You can't?
No, it appears as if it's proceeding. I'm sorry.
I'm going to screen grab it and send it to Mpo. So I'm not ready to deal with this matter because, sorry, you'll see that I made this note at 20:01 on Friday, on the 10th.
My lady, if I may inquire as to the reason for the removal.
I could not locate the notice of set down on the second respondent. But if they've contacted you, then it means they are aware that the matter is on the road. It means they've been served, but I couldn't locate it. And then, so as a result, I didn't read it.
My lady, it is under section 005, sub 2, annexed to the service affidavits. And the notices of set down were served on both the first and second respondent. Indeed, they have received it because Mr. Kakane has been instructed for the second respondent in Kiti Trading.
Okay, so how do you intend proceeding?
Well, my lady, I was going to persist with a draft order. The second respondent has had more than sufficient time to consider his position in respect
I'll
of
send
this.
it down tomorrow. I'll send it down to you. See, the difficulty I had with this matter, Ms. Athmaram, your attorney has clustered these returns of service, right? So there's a service affidavit by Mr. Maharaj, which deals with the service on the department, right?
Yes, his affidavit is not the most eloquent, my lady. I did read it.
No, wait, that's not the issue. And then this affidavit deals with service on a number of companies.
Not the one I'm looking at, my lady, under case lines sub 2.
Okay,
under
and then wait. So in the same folder, he then filed. So he filed them as one document. There's no index. So how do I know where to find this return of service? Do you see my difficulty?
I see, my lady.
There's no
I see,
index.
my lady.
I don't know it's there. There's no index. What do you want me to do? Should I send it down to tomorrow? I'm quite, you see, because you've served, I'm willing to send it down for tomorrow so that you don't have to serve again.
My lady, maybe stand it down until tomorrow and we can deal with it then. I will advise Mr. Kakane that it is rolled over until tomorrow.
Okay, Ms. Zondi.
Yes, my lady.
You heard the point I made, right?
Yes, I did.
So this should not happen.
Yes, my lady.
You shouldn't cluster your returns of service. And you should file an index so I know where to find documents. So in the future, I will not indulge you like this.
Thank you, my lady.
It's matter number. Ms. Akmaram, please remind me, it's matter number?
It's number 14, my lady.
14. Next matter. She's frozen. Are you here, Ms. Athmaram? Ms. Zondi?
Yes, my lady. I will just give her a call quickly.
She must file a proper practice note.
Noted, my lady.
I'll give you until 8 a.m. tomorrow. If it is not filed, I will not hear her.
My lady, I'm back. The network dropped.
No, actually, you must file it by 4 p.m. today. Proper practice note, Ms. Athmaram.
For matter number 14, my lady.
Yes. I'm sending it down for tomorrow. You're going to file a proper practice note by 4 p.m. today so that you guide me on how to navigate this matter. If you've not filed it, I will not hear you tomorrow on this matter.
My lady, it'll be in by 4 p.m.
Okay, thank you. Next matter.
My lady, it's matter number 17. Henk Trading CC.
Okay, I think I removed that matter.
20. My lady would bear with me. There seems to be a network issue at the moment. I'm just trying to get back onto case lines.
I see there's 2 files in this matter.
Yes, there were 2 separate procurement decisions taken in respect of this matter, 2 separate quotations, my lady, that were issued.
And then they're both issued under the same case number.
No, the second one is under case number 21 of 21. It's matter number 19 on my lady's roll.
So which matter now are you dealing with? Are you dealing with 19?
I'm dealing with, my lady's hands. 20.
Okay, let's
case
start
number
with 19, because that's the matter I looked at. Matter number 19. And there, I had an issue with the return of service. I think it's a similar issue to the last one. So do you understand it down until tomorrow?
As the court pleases, my lady.
Practice note by 4 p.m. The next matter I didn't look at. Are the papers in order?
Papers are in order, my lady.
Okay, wait. Let me get to it. It looks like I've removed this matter as well. I think it's for the same reason. So just file updated practice note in this matter as well. I'll send it down to tomorrow. Okay, practice note by 4
My lady,
p.m.
I was offline and I may have missed what my lady said to Ms. Rondi. Just so that we're all clear, my lady's instruction as regards the returns of service and the affidavit filed there too, my lady wants it properly indexed.
No,
and to indicate
dealt with the issues around service. I'm saying that she should avoid what happened this time by ensuring that she does not cluster the returns of service, because then I don't know it's there. There's no index. And she should know it's proper to file an index, so I know where to find papers. Right? So I'm indulging you. I will hear you tomorrow, but proper practice notes by 4 p.m. So you see how much reading I have tonight, because I have to wait for your practice notes, right? So your practice notes should be guiding me. Otherwise, I'm really going to battle. They should be in by 4 p.m. and they should be proper to deal with all the issues that should be in a practice note, including page references, right? Okay, so matter number 19 also stands down to tomorrow. Next matter?
17, my lady.
We've dealt with 17 is standing down to tomorrow.
That's correct, my lady.
Yeah, so 17 and 19 standing down to tomorrow. Next matter?
That is my role for today, my lady.
Okay. Next matter? Your excuse, ma'am.
As the court pleases.
Next matter?
It does look like we're done, my lady.
Did I call up all the matters? Matter number 4. Who's in matter number 4, Mpo? Remember, in this matter, I called for settlement papers.
Number 6.
No, in matter number... Let me go to matter number 4. I called for a draft order in this matter, Mpho. Did you not see that?
Yes, I saw that. Yes, I saw that. Ms.
Ms.
Zondi,
Zondi, didn't you see that?
My lady, this is not my matter. It's being dealt with by an attorney in Joburg that we have been speaking to, and I was informed that council will be attending today to move this matter.
So what do you intend doing?
If my lady permits, then we can also stand it down to tomorrow.
You know, Ms. Zondi, this court has been specifically created for the SIU. You cannot allow mediocrity here. You can't. You cannot. You should not be allowing it. You shouldn't even be leaving it to me. Should I simply stand down a matter because counsel did not appear?
I tried from my side.
Would that happen in the High Court?
No, it
would that
not.
happen in the High Court? Yeah. So I think we should stop treating the tribunal as an SIU tribunal. It's not an SIU tribunal. It's an independent adjudicative body. It's independent. So the SIU can't behave as if they own us. You know, we're not here to simply indulge you. You don't enroll a matter, and your counsel does not appear. That's very improper.
That's true, my lady. I was just assisting
Joburg. I will hear this matter tomorrow if your attorney files an affidavit by 4 p.m. today explaining why there was no appearance. Otherwise, tomorrow I will strike it off the book. It's matter number 3, right?
Matter number 4.
The matter number 4. Okay. Okay, matter number 5. What's happening in matter number 5? No, I think I removed it.
You removed it, my lady.
I removed it, yeah.
Yes, you removed it.
Matter number 6 is the one that I called for a settlement directive and it was not filed. Who's appearing in this matter?
Advocate Athmaram is the one that has been appointed in the matter.
She said
it was one of those, my lady. It was one of those, my lady, where when we wanted to upload the documents, the case line was already locked.
No, but this matter, because I called for it, it should have been emailed to Mpho. Why was it not emailed? I called for it. Mpho, is that not what I directed? I said these documents should be emailed.
No, my lady. What you have asked is for me to send you the directives, and they were not sent to the SIU as yet.
No, but they know.
Yeah.
Ms. Zondi?
No, my lady.
Wait, what did you want to upload? The settlement papers, right?
Yes, my lady.
Yes, because she knows the procedure. Okay, so because I'll indulge you because of this confusion, right? Email those documents to Mpho. Your counsel should appear tomorrow.
I'll do so, my lady.
Are the settlement papers in order?
Yes, my lady.
Matter number 7.
Matter number 7 has been stood down to tomorrow, my lady.
Really? Who was in this matter?
For the draft order, it was also Advocate Athmaram.
Oh, no, she didn't deal with this one. It's fine. I'll stand it down.
It's actually enrolled for tomorrow,
it's
my
enrolled
lady.
for tomorrow. It's
Oh,
enrolled,
it's enrolled
for tomorrow.
for tomorrow. Okay,
Yes.
sorry, my error. Okay, I think we have dated just tomorrow's matter. Allocate them new numbers. So start with a new number 1 for tomorrow. And then email it to Ms. Zondi so that she can share it with her council so that there's no confusion tomorrow.
All right, my lady.
Okay. Okay, that's the roll for today. Proceedings are adjourned.
Thank you, my lady.